What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel if you are new. And if you're returning, thank you for rocking with me. I really appreciate the love, the likes, the comments, the subscribes. So yes, this is a pick a card reading all about am I headed in the right direction. So yes, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. You can pause the video to see which pile you are drawn to intuitively. Also, if you like to choose with crystals, you can choose. You can pick the crystal you are drawn to now. Okay, so these are the crystals. This is clear quartz. This is blue eventurine. And this is blue calcite. I love this crystal so much. It's so pretty. So yes, this is the crystals. You could pause the video to see which crystal that you are drawn to intuitively. Once you choose your selected pile, you will go to the timestamps below, and I will see you in your pile later. What's up, pile 1? So if you chose the clear quartz, why I keep doing that? If you chose the clear quartz, then this is your reading for today. All about am I headed in the right direction? So yes, you have the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. So right off the bat, I could say that being that you chose the clear quartz too, clear quartz as well, it's showing me that you need for some mental clarity. You need to like process your mental state when it comes to a certain situation. You may be in a toxic environment. You could be just dealing with a certain situation that's taking a toll on you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But just seeing the way this is lined up, I could say that you're not headed in the right direction when it comes to this situation. So being that you got the 4 of Wands here, I'm getting the feeling that you may be in a relationship that may not be worth dealing with. Maybe you guys, I don't know how long y'all guys been in a relationship with this person, but I just get to feel like you've been in a relationship with this person and it was like cool passion between y'all. It's like things isn't the same. And it's like, I feel like it's a need. I feel like the person that you're dealing with isn't putting enough energy and passion into the relationship versus like the energy that you bring. Because I'm getting the energy that you're the King of Wands. And you may be a Leo as well. But I'm just getting the energy like, I'm getting the energy to where you may be asking someone to do the bare minimum when it comes to relationships. So when it could be going out, showing time, giving affection, giving attention, just the basic needs that a relationship needs. But I feel like this person isn't willing to give that basic requirement because they may be bored within the relationship, or they may be focusing their attention elsewhere, and it may be another factor involved here. It could be another person, it could be money, it could be whatever the case may be. I don't want to limit it to say it's another person involved, but it very well can be. This doesn't have to be a relationship, but I just get real strong relationship vibes. This could be, I don't know, I don't get nothing else. Like, I know this is a general reading, but I don't know, I just really feel like this is a relationship type of vibe. But just generally speaking, if it's not, it could be a situation you in where you're trying to build your foundation. You're trying to like put everything together, but it's some sort of outside force that is kind of interfering with the launch of whatever this may be. This could be an endeavor, a creative endeavor, whatever the case may be. You may be trying to work with someone to try to, like, say you have a business and you have a business partner, you're trying to work with someone to get things together, get things moving, but someone maybe focusing on other things outside of the business, outside of the creative venture, that is like putting it's like putting a damper on the situation to blossom, to come into fruition. But I don't know. I really feel like more so this is like a relationship vibe. I'm getting more of a relationship vibe more than anything. But yes, 1 second. But yeah, I just get this more of a relationship vibe. I just feel like you putting a lot of energy, you putting a lot of passion into wanting to work with someone, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a creative venture, whatever the case may be. It's something that you're very, very passionate about, and you have a lot of emotions and feelings. Even though wands is not, it's not cups, it's not, emotions, but with passion, like it's like it's still felt, like it's just that passion vibe. I can't even explain what I'm trying to say, but I just know, like, you have a lot of passion, and you have a lot of will, you have a lot of drive to make something work. But with this 3 of Swords here, it's giving me the vibe like it's not really it's gonna end. It's not gonna really give you the fruit that you're trying to bear in the situation. Like, ultimately, I just don't see it working, because it's like you have this King of Wand energy, right? It's like you're very mature. You know what you know. You know what you want. You know the direction you want to go. But it's like, on the other hand, this other person that you're working with, they have the Page of Wands energy, and not only that, it's in reverse. And it's like they're not even paying attention to making sure everything is good. They're not paying attention to the deadlines. They're not paying attention to the basic need. When it comes to cooperating and getting things done when it comes to the situation. So yeah, I feel like you may need to like look elsewhere to try to find find someone else that could help you accomplish the goal that you want to accomplish. Because this person here is like, they heart, they emotions is not in it. They drive, the feeling, that feeling, to get something moving is not in it. They not in it. It's like their mind is elsewhere, and it's like you need someone who is just as committed as you. So it would have been different if you had a queen, if this person had like a Queen of Wands energy, or a different type of energy, or something else. But yeah, I feel like you trying to work with this situation, you trying to work with this person, is just going to cause you more grief at the end. There's going to be a lot of communication issues. There's going to be a lot of heartbreaks. There's going to be a lot of sadness. It's just going to be too much. It's just going to be too much for you. And I feel like you deserve better. I feel like you don't have to like I feel like you don't have to do all the work to try to make a situation work, because it's like you're that's the energy that I'm kind of feeling too. I feel like you're trying to do a lot to make the situation work. It's like you're trying to carry the burdens. You're trying to carry somebody else's workload to try to make something work. But it's like, whether it's relationship, whether it's business, work, whatever the case may be, like, I get the energies like you trying to like carry so much and try to make something work, but it's like it's just not going to work if you keep going about it this way. You have to allow yourself to just take on your fair share, because at the end of the day, you're gonna burn out. Like, say if you do decide to keep dealing with this person when it comes to this situation, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel depleted at the end, because it's like this person not even trying to give to you in to the extent that you're trying to give to make this work. So yeah, Power One. Yes, I really feel like when it comes to this person, when it comes to this situation, I feel like it's best to let it go. It's best to move on and possibly find someone else that's on the same page with you when it comes to this. Like, say if it's a creative venture or anything like this, I think it's best to like let go and try to find someone else. If it's like a relationship, I would definitely say like, just move on from this person, like try to let go. Another thing I heard too, you may be, being that you have the King of Wands and the Three of Swords here, I don't know, you may get angry and express yourself in ways that seems like very not okay. So I want to say, like, you're entitled to feel how you feel, of course, because this person is not putting the same effort and the same energy that you are. But being that you have the Three of Swords here, and the Three of Swords talks about communication when it comes to things that's not working out, heartbreaks, expressing your emotions and stuff like that. So being that it's next to the King of Wands, it may come out in a powerful, it may come out super powerful, to the point it may seem like it could come out as anger. That's what I'm getting to as well. So you may want to be careful with that, especially if you like trying to stay in a situation and make it work. Like, your energy could easily turn into the King of Wands in reverse, and that's the type of energy. It's like a very pushy energy, and it's trying to like force things to work, force things to happen, force things to move a certain way. So so I feel like someone needed to hear that. Be careful with that, just in case you decide not to let the situation go. Yeah, be careful with how you talk to other people, because it's plain to see, like, this person doesn't feel the same way that you do, at least at the moment. Like, I feel like their attention is elsewhere when it comes to whatever their foundation, your relationship, whatever the case may be. I feel like their attention is elsewhere. So I feel like the best thing to do, the best thing for both of you and everyone that's involved in this situation, is just to like let it go. Express how you feel. Express the heartache that this person may have caused, or cause whatever. But I just feel like it's best to move on, so like more damage won't. You feel me? Like, it won't be more damage in the long run. Because I just, at this moment, the energy does change, but at this moment I don't really see this person changing, how they feel or what they want when it comes to this situation. So yes, I just feel like it's a need, you feel me? Like, even you got the clear quartz, so it's a need for you to express yourself, express your thoughts, express your mindset. Like I won't say get in touch with your mindset, but just express your thoughts, express how you feel, and express everything that's going on in your head, and let it be known. And if this person still feels the way they feel, I feel like, the best bet, the best thing for everyone involved is just to like leave it alone, because it's just, like I said, it's just gonna cause excuse me, it's just gonna cause more harm than good. Yeah, that's how I see it. So yeah, so when it comes to, I pulled some angel answers for you. So when it comes to are you heading in the right direction, you got let go. So yes, I feel like it's just best to let go of this situation. The angels came through and said it too. This person energy is not really aligned with yours when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to this venture, whatever you have your eye on. It's like this person isn't on the same page as you. So yeah, I think you ultimately, the best decision, like I said, is just to let go. So the next card that you have is the answers you need are coming, full moon and Gemini. So communication, like I was saying before, it's a need to communicate how you feel. And once you communicate how you feel, this person will, like I said, will like express themselves, and they will tell you everything that you need. And from there, you will know if you need to move on, if you need to, you just know the answers. You know exactly what you need. Because, Gemini is all about communication. Gemini is all about seeking clarity, balancing relationships and stuff like, well, I won't say necessarily balancing relationships, because that's like Libra, but like air signs period, like they're all about communication and things of that sort, as far as ideas and stuff like that. So I feel like all the answers, everything that you're seeking when it comes to the situation is gonna come. It's definitely gonna come, and from there you will know what direction you need to go. So when it comes to like advice for you, when it comes to the situation, you have 3 cards. You have bliss, contentment is in hand, exploration, step outside your boundaries. I was saying that too. Like you may have to like find what you're looking for elsewhere because this person may not be able to provide it. And self-confidence, stand your ground. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it like this, it may not be a relationship. I mean, it's just many people that may be watching this, but I just feel like with bliss, contentment is at hand. I feel like with this situation, like I feel like you seeking contentment. You seeking to have more of a balance. You seeking to have more of a balanced foundation when it comes to whatever you're working on, or whatever when it comes to this relationship. It's like you want everything. You want you guys to all be on the same page. That's why you put in so much energy and so much effort. And I feel like you seeking that, but I just feel like right at this moment, you probably won't be able to find that with this person. And being that you have self-confidence and exploration, so exploration, step out your boundaries, and self-confidence, stand your ground. I feel like you may not be confident going like you may not be confident when you may not be confident seeking out help from other people. That's what I would say. Maybe it's this person that you're dealing with, whether it's, like I said, relationship, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're just so used to this person, where it's like you became comfortable with maybe being let down, or you just been so comfortable with depending on this person, or just maybe this person was just your go-to when it comes to making this situation work, or maybe it's just a relationship, like you've been putting so much time and effort into this relationship, and it's like it's hard for you to just let it go. And maybe with the self-confidence card, maybe it's like the angels is asking you to step out your bounds, step out your comfort zone, and explore first and foremost yourself. Build your self-confidence when it comes to recognizing your worth. Build your self-confidence when it comes to knowing you deserve more than what this person or this situation is offering you. So once you have that confidence, once you build your self-confidence, once you build your once you get your mindset together as far as like your ideas, or when it comes to what you want out of this foundation, then I feel like it'd be much easier for you to step outside your boundaries and seek those same people that is looking for the same thing as you. And it's funny because it's like when you look at the self-confident card, right, you have the cat, right, and then you have 2 dogs. And you can see that the 2 dogs is way bigger than the cat. But if you look at the cat is like, it's like the cat just chilling there, like, yeah, like we outside, like we here. And it's like these other 2 dogs is bigger than me, but it don't matter. I'm outside. We here, we lit. I'm right here. What's up? Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. So yes, I feel like once you believe in yourself, once you recognize your own self-worth, and recognize that it's you don't have to give your time and your energy to people who don't really deserve it, who's not really worthy of just basically worthy of even dealing with them. Then I feel like once you build yourself up and you build that, it'd be so much easier for you to go outside of yourself, because you have this reassurance. You have this reassurance of yourself to know that anything that you want, you can attract. Anything that you seeking, you could definitely attract. Whether it's other people to help you with an adventure, or maybe stepping outside your boundary. It doesn't even have to be with other people. With this relationship, it could be stepping outside of your boundaries when it comes to you not being so dependent on other people. Maybe you're just so used to working with other people, or being around other people where it's like it's hard for you to be alone. I mean, that even makes sense. Maybe it's hard for you to be alone. It's like your comfort zone is like always being having someone there. So maybe this could be that too. Like step outside of your boundaries when it comes to like basically playing it safe as far as like always wanting someone there with you, if that makes sense. So yes, pile one, this is your reading. Hopefully everything resonated with you. You could like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I would definitely love if you could comment so you could let me know if it hit for you. And yes, pile one, thank you for rocking with me, and I'll see you in another video later. What's up, pile two? How y'all feeling today? So if you chose the blue eventurine, this is your reading for today. So you have Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Tower, and the Five of Cups. Right? So, okay, out of the signs that I see that's present here, based on the major arcanas, is you have the Tower, and the Tower is ruled by Mars, so that is Aries. And they say Scorpio too, so I'm going to put that out there, Aries and Scorpio. But, you know, I really associate the Tower with Aries, but, you know, put that out there. So, yes, based off the energy that I'm seeing right now, I would definitely say that you're on the right path. Yes, I would definitely say you're on the right path. So, Three of Cups here. Three of Cups talk about celebration. It talks about getting together with friends. It talks about friends, community, family, you know, just good time, fun times. But being that you have the Two of Pentacles here, it's like it was some sort of juggle. It was some sort of balance, or it was some sort of like trying to pick and choose when it comes to possibly seeing who is better. Like, that's the energy I'm kind of saying. So I feel like it was some sort of choice that's involved with the situation. So for instance, to make it more clearer, so say there was multiple people trying to multiple people who are, you know, say you working at Macy's or something like that, and you were a person who you and multiple people were trying to or was offered, you know, to, you know, get promoted. You know, was offered a chance to get promoted. You and possibly, let's just say, 3 other people or something like that, right? Just say two other people. So 3 of y'all trying to get promoted, and it was like someone had to make a choice between you and the other 2 people, right? And I feel like based on the choice of someone, you know, based on someone else's choice, it left you with the short end of the stick, you know, right? This is just an example. This could literally be anything. But this is an example that comes to mind. You know, a work situation comes to mind. And I feel like here with the Seven of Wands, I feel like it's like you was defeated, because, you know, Seven of Wands traditionally means like you are docile, you're reluctant to like defend yourself. It's like a passive energy, but in this deck, the Seven of Wands talks about being defeated, and it makes a lot of sense because like the following after the Seven of Wands is the Tower and the Five of Wands, and that talks about, you know, things are like the foundation is being destroyed, and it's like now you gotta build and now you gotta build and like start over, you know, when it comes to the things that you lost. So when it comes to the opportunity that you lost, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like you're on the right path, but I just feel like you went through like some hardships. It's like you went through some sort of hardship. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't say you're not tripping. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I feel like it's more of an energy from you, like, okay, things like this happen and it is what it is. I can't like cry over spoiled milk. Like that's the vibe that I'm kind of getting. It's like, you know, sometimes things doesn't always go your way, you know, you may have put up a hard fight. When it comes to like, you know, trying to gain your rightful position, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a your friends group, you know, what maybe it could have been a situation within your friends group where you guys were trying to come together and, you know, make a project you know, come into fruition, and maybe it was someone else within your friend group that had the same qualification as you to get this certain situation done. But you know, someone, you know, you was outnumbered, and this person was like, you know what, we're gonna go with your friend. And it's like, all right, man, okay, cool, things happen, but it's like now I need to figure out what I need to do to rebuild myself up again, not to dwell on the past. It's like I get this energy. It's like you may be sad. I'm not gonna lie. I know you sad, but it's like this decision that was made, or possibly it was a decision that you may have made. Maybe it was, you know, it was a decision that you made that you know that may be best for you in the long run. Maybe, you know, you made this decision because you know it wasn't like a sturdy foundation moving forward. So it's like you may have made the decision to like start over and build like a better, stronger foundation for you. Even though this is something you didn't want to let go of. I do see that. I feel like you did put a lot of time and energy into this. You was really invested into this situation, but yeah, like I feel like you was very emotionally involved. You was you was very emotionally invested. It was just maybe time management was probably an issue at hand here. So it's like you had to like make a critical decision to like, okay, I gotta let this go. I have to like do something that is better, that will support me in the long run, because you know, even though it makes me happy, even though it's fulfilling, and you know, it would be good for the community or good for everyone to see, but at the same time, when it comes to managing this and managing my time and managing my time with my passion and my emotion, it may not have been best. Maybe you were juggling many other things, and it would have been super difficult for you to keep going. So it's like you just made that decision, like, okay, you know what, it's either you made that decision or someone recognized the situation and made that, you know, that judgment, that decision, and was like, all right, I won't be surprised. Like, I'm surprised the judgment card is not out, because that's the vibe, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling, whether someone else made that judgment call or maybe you made that judgment call. But yes, I do see that even though, you know, it's, you may be feeling sad, I do feel like you are disciplined enough to keep it going. You are disciplined enough to know that, you know, better times ahead is coming for you. You just gotta how can I put it? Just gotta stay disciplined when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your approach to everything afterwards. Maybe some people may be coming to you to help you out when it comes to like making sure your plans and everything go well for you. Because after the Five of Cups, it is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups, we talk about family and friends and good times and people from the past helping you out, or just making, you know, just the vibe, everything just feeling nice, like when it comes to the vibe and stuff like that. So I do see ultimately, like, it's like you building from scratch, but at the same time, it's like you're not really tripping too much. Like, it hurts, but you're not tripping too much, because you know this time around, when you build, it's gonna be more solid. And I feel like you have the discipline to keep it going. You have the drive. You have the emotions to keep it going. This is like a classic minor setback for a major comeback. Like, that's the vibe that I get. So yes, when it comes to you being on the right direction, when it comes to you headed in the right direction, I definitely see you headed in the right direction. It's just you gotta be patient. You gotta have that discipline to keep it going when it comes to starting from scratch. Because when you start from scratch, it's literally you starting from scratch. So it's like just like you building up the bricks again. You building everything all over again. But just know, don't get discouraged, and know that this time around it's gonna be much better. Not to say like you won't run into like you know, some, you know, because everything you do is always going to be trial and error. But I just feel like this time around, it's like you building from a more solid foundation. So, yeah, just have the confidence to know that where you headed now is what's meant for you. I just feel like I said, this trial and error is definitely gonna be there, but just like I said, don't give up. Don't give up. Just stay disciplined in your approach when it comes to building this. Cause like I said, I could tell you, like, you sad. You feeling like, damn, like, this is something I really wanted to do. This is something I was really emotionally and passionately invested in. Don't give up, love. Trust me. Your time is definitely coming. So you got some angel answer cards. So you have look for a sign. With this look for a sign card, this could be like maybe you see feathers. I mean, I know for me personally, like when I see feathers or like angel numbers, like that's matter of fact, I just heard that maybe an angel number. Maybe it's a certain angel number that you see a lot. So maybe it could be 111 or maybe 222, possibly 555 because like yeah, possibly 555 because like you have the tower and then you have the 5 of cups right here, and the tower talks about like drastic change. Like it's like things happening out of nowhere, and 5 talks about that number. 5 talks about change. So maybe it's some angel numbers that you may be seeing that could definitely help guide you along this process. It could be feathers. It could be anything. It could be maybe you get called for another, like this situation didn't work out right, but maybe you get called for a better position, you know. So like I said, when it comes to the Macy's analogy I used earlier, so you could be working at Macy's and your boss gave the job to someone else, but maybe at another place, you know, you may have applied to a job maybe months ago, right? And it's like you got the position that your boss offered you, but it's like a higher pay rate. So like when you see stuff that like sometimes when things don't work out for you, that means a lot of times, like, well, not all the time, it just depends on your energy, but sometimes it could just be like because something else is in the works for you. You feel me? So like look for a sign a year from now. So maybe a year from now, like say this is like a business venture, maybe a year from now, so like this day when I post it will be in April when I post this video, or even if you like watch it like, cause this is a timeless reading, so maybe you watch it like at a later day. You can watch this next year, so from the day you watch this video from next year of that day, anywhere between, you know, well, I wouldn't say anywhere, I say more like closer to the end, so like 10 months, 11-month mark, like things you will see like you really reaping a benefit, excuse me, you will really see you like really reaping the benefits of this situation. Yeah, not to say, and I don't want you to get discouraged either by saying a year from now, because you know it might be like, oh my god, yeah, that's a long time. And like for example, I just got like a clothing line, you know, example in my head. So say you excuse me, say you had a clothing line, right? And it's a certain product, it's a certain design you created, and you know the people wasn't really feeling it. So now you have to start from scratch and build a different make a different design when it comes to your clothing line, right? So, all right, so you say you started taking the steps to make a different design. So, say 2-3 months from now, it comes into fruition. Then, on the 3rd month mark, you put it out there, and you getting more sales than you did from the last one, but it's like it didn't fully blossom yet. So, I would say like a year from now, I feel like whatever the situation is, it will like blossom, like it will hit that peak, like, oh my God, I couldn't believe like I'll be able to achieve this. Like that's the energy that I'm getting from it. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the energy I'm getting when it comes to that. So I don't want you to feel discouraged, like, oh my God, yeah, that's a long time from now. But yes. So you got some Moonology cards. I think your pal was the one that like got the most cards. You and pal, yeah, I think you was the pal that got the most cards. So yeah, so you got a win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. So you may be meeting some new people that could help. Let me move this over because I got like 4 more cards out of this. So you may meet someone who could help you balance this out. There's maybe a significant partnership that could help you get things rolling. So like I said, like back to the Macy's analogy, say you met say someone else offered you a better job at a different store. I feel like it's someone that will actually help you. Someone will help you, you know, get to the destination that you are trying to get to. So yeah, be mindful. With this, look for a sign. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is a person. This may be a person coming in to help you. For some reason, I feel like that. It may be a person coming in to help you. So yeah, look for a sign that, you know, when it comes to someone being in the same field as you, or you know, something like that. Someone is it's something with a partnership. That's what I'm feeling. So take time to breathe out. Decimating moon. So yeah, like I said earlier, like I really feel like you're emotionally going through it right now. I don't want to sound too much like a broken record, but just take time to breathe out. Just take time to process everything and try to analyze and like plan out your steps going forward. But also like just be settled at the same time and know that everything that you're looking for is coming. Like basically what I'm saying, don't move too fast. Like, just take time to breathe out. Yeah, process your emotions, process your thoughts, but at the same time, like, don't just like pounce right away. Like, try to figure out what's the best step and, you know, the best direction that you could take. So this could blossom, this could come into fruition. So the next card you got is expect powerful change, new moon and eclipse, new moon eclipse. So when that card come out, that's how you know, like, this talks about this is the new moon. So when a new moon comes, it's like the beginning phase. So it makes plenty of sense, being that you got the tower here. The tower is about starting over, starting from scratch. So yeah, I just feel like it's somebody about to come in and just really, I just feel like it's a powerful connection that's coming in, and it's going to change the whole dynamic of the direction you want to go. Like, I don't know, I feel like someone got some powerful advice or some sort of wisdom to give you, so you could like definitely, it could enhance your direction basically. So with the wisdom, the Cosmic Cat wisdom cards, you have Watcher, be your own witness. I was just saying that. So like, basically this card talks about like, it's giving me Hermit vibes. So the Hermit is like, it's the type of card where you just dwell in your own guidance. You dwell in your own energy and try to find some sort of guidance when it comes to moving forward. So with the Watchers, I just feel like, just take your time. This card is telling you to like, take your time, analyze your steps before you move forward, analyze the people around you, see what's out there before you decide to like, you know, move forward. So yeah, watch it. It's like, even if you look at the card, like you see the cat behind the fence, just watching everybody before it makes its move. Because cats is notorious for that anyway. Like, they'd be somewhere in a cut and be watching you and stalking you, and then come out of nowhere and just attack you. So like, you know, when they in a plain vibe, I don't mean in like, you know, a bad way. Even if they trying to, you know, go after they prey, it's the same energy. But it's a time for you to like, before you move forward and do this, it's a time to stay still and like analyze the direction you want to go. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And territorial, find your place. It kind of go hand in hand with that. Territorial is basically telling you to like, It's kind of self-explanatory. Find your own place, find your place in the world. Try to figure out what direction you want to go in. Trying to figure out where your space, where you want to put yourself, what you want to do. Like it's like trying to find your own identity, or trying to find, basically trying to find, how can I put this without sounding so redundant? It's like I said, it's the same thing as like, this card right here when they say watches, like, in a sense, it's just trying to like figure out where you lie. Try to figure out where you stand when it comes to what you want in this world. Whether it's like, you know, it could be a passionate venture. It could be a creation, some sort of creative venture, or this could literally be anything. I don't really get too much relationship vibe from this. Like I get this like really like some sort of partnership when it comes to bringing some creative venture to light. Even if you're like a YouTube creator, it don't even matter what it is. But I just feel like you need to just find your place in the world, and once you find what you really want, stick to that and just keep going. Like just keep going. But before you do that, just analyze what you really want to do first. Like analyze the people around you, analyze yourself. That's another thing too. Like analyze what you really want. Analyze what makes you feel good. Analyze, you feel me? Like just analyze what it is. Basically, when it comes to moving forward, like don't do what everybody else doing. Do what's best for you. So yeah, this Pal 2, this is your reading. Hopefully you like the reading. You can like, comment, subscribe. You can like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate if you comment too, so you can let me know that this reading is hitting for you. So yeah, it's Pal 2. See y'all in the next video. Later. So Pal 3. So if you chose the blue calcite, this is your reading for today. So you got 2 of Cups, the World, the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the signs that you have here present is, being that the world is ruled by Saturn, I love to include that. Like you gotta include the ruler planet. So being that it's ruled by Saturn, you have Capricorn here and all the fixed signs. So you have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. Yeah, it's funny because like mostly all the signs is here, like indication of all the elements that is here except for air. So yeah, like it's just a mixture of different signs. So when it comes to, are you headed in the right direction? This one is kind of iffy. This one is kind of iffy. I would definitely say, I wouldn't say definitely. It kind of depends on the situation, and I'm gonna break down what I mean by that later on as I put different scenarios out there. But for the most part, I would say no. And hear me out why I say that, right? So okay, so I could tell like with this reading with the 2 of Cups in the world here, I could tell like there are 2 people. This could be a relationship, this could be a friendship. I don't get much of a relationship, but I get like more of a friendship type of vibe. But it could be a relationship too, or it could be a co-worker. It's something, I don't know exactly. Yeah, it could definitely be a co-worker too, because you got pentacles here. But it's like, it's 2 people who are trying to come to some sort of agreement, whether it's because you have the world here, maybe 2 people trying to figure out if they want to travel somewhere, or if they want to like let me see, what's another, like go out and have fun, or have some sort of completion when it comes to like say marriage, or like I don't really see marriage, but that's just like like a celebration, like something in that field when it comes to like, it's like closing something out. So like so for example, you and your friend want to go out to eat. It's like y'all trying to figure out what y'all want to do when it comes to like going out to eat. And this is the vibe when it comes to like planning something and going, and that's the celebration, like that, right? So I feel like between 2 people, it's like 2 people are trying to figure out, trying to get on the same page and trying to figure out what they want to do. I feel like more so I feel like you the Seven of Wands, and I feel like it's like you trying to like balance out, you trying to like figure out what's the best time, or you know what would be the best, how can I put it, just the best way about going about a certain situation. But I feel like you may be like possibly overly defensive, not overly defensive, but defensive in a sense, because you was attracted to the blue calcite, and this talks about like trying to process your emotions, but more so on in a logical way. So like what that basically means is like you could have so much stuff going on inside, but it's a need for you to process it in a way that makes sense. Process in a way that is logical, not, you know, from a standpoint that is only like beneficial for you. Like that's the vibe that I'm kind of getting. I feel like it's like you want to do something, but it's like someone else just can't. Not to say that they don't want to, but maybe they don't have the time to like do something, or maybe they don't have the resources to give to you, or maybe they just don't have either the time or the resources. They just don't have the time to do it. And I just see this as like y'all may be trying to y'all communicating back and forth. And matter of fact, another thing that I'm kind of seeing too, I feel like you may be coming at this person as far as like, oh, you need to balance this out, you need to, you know, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's kind of, I'm kind of getting a vibe like you may be kind of pushing the King of Pentacles away in a sense. I feel like that's one scenario as well. I feel like another scenario could be like you can be demanding something that you deserve, right? Like I kind of get that vibe too. You could be demanding something that you deserve, and this person just isn't willing to do that as of yet, and is making you feel like defeated, basically. Like that's the energy that I feel for this. I feel like it's the need to like communicate in a more balanced way. Like don't like cause the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles here is just giving me the vibe like don't be too don't how can I put this, like don't be too forceful, or don't be too demanding. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't be too demanding when it comes to your wants. Yeah, don't be too demanding when it comes to your wants, because like maybe if you like approach it a different way, maybe this person will like come around and like give you what you need, but maybe because like you coming at them with so much energy, so much, you know, force when it comes to it, it makes them want to not really give to the situation in a sense. So like when it comes to like you guys be on the right direction, I say yes and no because I feel like it could change. Like I feel like it just like it depends on how you go about the situation. You know, if you be more easygoing, or you be more patient, or you being more understanding, then the energy could switch. So that's why I say yes and no. Like it kind of depends, but for the most part, based on the energy that is here now, I say no. But again, like I said, everyone have free will, so this could change at any moment, basically. But I just feel like, as far as advice based off in what I'm picking up intuitively based on this stone, I just feel like it's best to like take a time out right now instead of like coming up with like so much like force, or like being defensive when it comes to like. And another thing too, maybe this person is trying to like give you some sort of advice, and it's making you feel super defensive when it comes to like giving time, or giving energy, or giving money, or giving resources, or whatever the case may be. And it's like because you're being defensive, this make this person like hold back from even giving their energy, their time, and just keeping more to their self, instead of like it's like they're shutting down even more, like, if that makes sense. Like, that's the energy I'm kind of getting. So overall, when it comes to like, are you headed in the right direction, I would say like no. Again, sorry, but yeah. So when it comes to the angel answer advice, this is you got 2 cards for this one, so it's up to you. It makes sense because I was just saying like it's like a yes or no answer. So I feel like it all depends on how you approach the situation. If if you move with more patience, this could change the whole dynamic of the situation. If you like observe the critic within the person, then you will try, you will realize like, okay, maybe this person is making some sense. Maybe I am a little too defensive, or maybe I'm too too jumpy when it comes to this. So I just feel like with this situation, it's definitely on you to like change the whole dynamic. The whole dynamic. That's why I said it's really a yes and no. But for the most part, like I said, no. The next card you got is trust. With this trust card, it's giving me, oh, you can't even see it. I am so sorry. Hold up. Yeah, with this trust card, it's giving me like, I want to say my way or the highway type of vibes, and it's like throwing off the connection. Like I said, this could be a relationship, even though I don't really feel relationship vibe. I really feel like this is like a friendship where maybe you want to spend time with someone, and this could definitely be relationship too. It don't matter, but I don't know. I just feel like someone is like wanting to probably spend time with you, or wanting to like, do some things, give you something, or give you advice, just give you something. It's like you're just being kind of defensive, about it, and it's like making this person want to withdraw their energy and their time, like really all together. So like with this trust card, like trust and like really ponder on what someone may be trying to tell you. Being at the 6 of Pentacles here, they may be just trying to tell you like it's a good need for balance when it comes to the situation, when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to whatever the situation may be. Yeah, I just feel like someone is definitely trying to like balance things out, but you may be, really not too much trying to hear exactly what this person had to say. So yeah, just trusting, just trust in like your own intuition. Like, don't look at it from a egotistic point of view. Like, don't get so prideful when it comes to the situation, because it can like really block your blessing in the long run. Like, it's okay to like listen to like other people's advice. It's okay to like get other people's perspective. Not to say everybody's perspective is always right, but it's still like, it's like you could literally learn from anything. Like me personally, my goddaughter is 5 years old, and I still learn from her. So like, you could literally learn from anything, even animals, ants. Like, even learn from ants. Like ants, the way they come together and they build as a whole community, and it just blows my mind how certain communities can't do that, but ants could do that. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is like, you could literally learn from everything and anything. You just gotta be open and like try not to be so defensive, even though it could be harder said than done. But I just feel like it's a need for you to trust the advice someone may be trying to give you. Just trust, especially if this is someone that's important to you. Like, initially you could be dismissive, and I just saw 1212, so that may be, an angel number you might want to look up. But, oh my God, I forgot what I was about to say before I saw 1212. Oh, let me see, hold up, what I was about to say? Oh yeah, maybe it's, initially you was being, defensive, but like take some time to really analyze where this person was coming from, so you could like be able to trust in their guidance, or find trust in yourself when it comes to being like trusting yourself to be more open, and like making this situation a more balanced, making this relationship a more balanced relationship, so you guys could like move in harmony, and basically is what I'm trying to say. So you got some moonology cards. Let me take this out. You got I think you got the most cards. Yeah, matter of fact, you and another deck, y'all got the most cards. I think the same amount of cards, to be completely honest. But yes, so you got, as far as some advices, you got don't let your past hold you back. With don't let your past hold you back. Maybe it's certain. Maybe this is what's name, because this is South Node. South Node is the energy that we're most comfortable in, and the North Node is the energy where you need to like basically explore more so you can balance yourself out. So maybe it's a certain behavior that you are exhibiting right now that is keeping you from having a balanced relationship. Or maybe this person could be telling you, maybe it's some past energy that you holding on to, or maybe it's some past I heard resentment, something that you may be holding on to that could be putting a damper on this relationship, this friendship, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I definitely want to say like be mindful of your patterns when it comes to your thought patterns, when it comes to your actions, when it comes to what you say. Be mindful of that, because this behavior could definitely be holding you back from creating harmony within this relationship. So you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. I'm getting two things is coming to mind when I see this. So maybe you could be like, I want to say a little nitpicky, because Virgos tend to be very critical and like judgmental. No offense if you're a Virgo. Like I'm a Virgo moon myself, so it is what it is. Sometimes you tend to be like too nitpicky or way too critical of a certain situation. So maybe it's like you want your person to be a certain way, and it's like it's like if they not living up to your standards, it's like you have to like, it's like you go against it. And maybe your person is telling you like things doesn't have to always go the way you want it to go, and because you may want things to go a certain way, it like I said, it causes this person to withdraw. So with this full moon in Virgo, you could just be too critical about you could be too critical about this. I don't know why I just heard this. Maybe you have your South Node is in Virgo, so maybe like that's a trait that you holding on to that may be hard for you to like shake off. So yeah, someone who needed to hear that. I feel like that may be a trait that you need to shake off. Yeah. The other one, don't worry. The other one is not really relevant for his reading. The other example I thought about, but it doesn't really make sense. So yeah, I feel like you just may be a little nitpicky when it comes to wanting things to go a certain way, or hold up. I'm trying to like really like get deep into this energy when it comes to this full moon in Virgo. Okay, so alright, so it is kind of relevant. So maybe someone is trying to tell you that, basically trying to tell you something that you could be better at, and it could help you for your overall growth, right? And maybe you too scared to step out your comfort zone to try to like, maybe you're too scared to step out your comfort zone when it comes to like, exploring the better parts of yourself, or even like being comfortable with knowing that you are enough. You know, maybe it's like someone's trying to push you to be your best self, but it's like you give them pushback because you scared. It's like you holding on to what is comfortable for you. So this could be a message that lets you know that you are good enough. You are good enough to explore. To like reveal your true self. You are good enough to like take on this advice when it comes to you being a better version of yourself. So yes, someone needed to hear that. And the last card that you got when it comes to this deck is Communication is Key, New Moon in Virgo. So it's about communication right now too, because both of these signs, Virgo and Gemini, is ruled by Mercury, and that planet is all about communication, ideas, exchanging ideas and stuff like that. So I feel like, let me move this down. So I just feel like all in all, I feel like communication would definitely solve a lot of issues here. Understanding definitely would solve some issues here. Just basically analyzing and like trying to like put things in perspective when it comes to the overall growth for you in the relationship as well. I feel like just the spark of communication from a place of understanding, from a healthy place of like genuinely trying to like balance out the situation is definitely needed. So yeah, I think it's really, the ball is in your court. So I feel like I said earlier, at the moment, the way you're going about it is like, you're not headed in the right direction. But at any given moment, once you decide, like I said, this stone right here, once you decide to really process your mindset, process everything, process your emotions and process it on a mental level, I feel like everything will definitely change. Everything when it comes to the situation will like basically shift. So yes, you have, when it comes to the cosmic cat wisdom cards, this is some extra advice. So you got grace and you have tolerance. So grace with everyone is connected. When I say grace, everyone is connected, I get the vibe where it's kind of giving me back to the it's kind of taking me back, and I just saw 2022. So 222 may definitely be relevant for you. So you go, also look up that that angel number as well, 222. So grace, when I get this card, everyone is connected, it gives me the vibe like, with the analogy I gave you guys earlier, when it comes to like basically you can learn from anybody, right? So I feel like this person is like, even though y'all may bump heads, or y'all may be disagreeing, or y'all may not be on the same page right at this moment, not to say that your relationship is a bad relationship, because just because you argue and you fight or have disagreements doesn't mean like, it's not healthy. So I feel like with this grace, everyone is connected. I feel like you would definitely learn from what this person is trying to tell you. You could find grace within the situation when it comes to like trying to like be more open and accepting to what a person is trying to tell you. Also, I kind of get the vibe where like I said, I feel like maybe you should show some sort of gratitude when it comes to like where this person is coming from, or even like just basically like, instead of looking at it from a point of view like someone is trying to attack you, like try to find where, just trying to find the good in the situation. So like so you could actually learn, and you could like gain a whole different perspective when it comes to the situation. It may, like I said, like it may be kind of tough right now, when it comes to trying to get the ball rolling, as far as like being on the same page, when it comes to time, money, whatever the case may be. But I just feel like the need to like just don't like overexert your energy when it comes to like giving pushback. Like, and what I mean by giving pushback is like, being like defensive, and like try to like find grace within the situation, trying to have openness, try to be open and have a different perspective, try to like look at the person that is telling you this and be like, you know what, I understand where you're coming from, though I may not agree, whatever the case may be, but try to find like balance and harmony within the situation, because at the end of the day, like, everyone is not going to agree, but, you can still learn from everyone, whether you agree or not. Like, it's still a learning, situation. So, when it comes to tolerance, sitting with it, it's kind of giving me the vibe as far as, like, agree to disagree. Like, maybe, yeah, like, just trying to understand where this person is coming from. Like, these cards is literally reiterating everything I was saying before, but just trying to understand where this person is coming from. Try to understand their point of view. Yeah, y'all not gonna agree all the time. You feel me? Like, y'all, this could just be a situation, agree to disagree. But like, try to like sit with it and just realize that you guys may be different. Or just realize like, maybe I need to be more patient when it comes to receiving information, or maybe I need to be more accepting when it comes to receiving information, or whatever the case may be. So there's a need for tolerance when it comes to like dealing with this person. Maybe you may feel like you're entitled to receive something, or you're entitled to get something, but at the moment this person just can't. So it's like, it's a time for you to just like chill, relax, and try to find perspective when it comes to the situation, and be more understanding and more patient. Like, that's the vibe I get more than ever. And communicate when it comes to setting boundaries, and communicate when it comes to trying to find balance and stuff like that. So yes, Pal 3, this is your reading. You could like, comment, subscribe if you found this helpful. Also, I really appreciate if you comment, because that lets me know that you guys really feeling what I'm saying. So yes, Pal 3, hopefully it resonate. See y'all later.